Hi, friends. Welcome back to Blossom and Brook Preschool. This week we are working on our letter H. That's right, and this is what our H looks like. At the top, come straight down. 1, 2, slide across the middle to connect. When we last met, I asked you to think of some H words. And who can remember some of the H words? Miss Heather, yes. Oh, hedgehogs, that's right. What do we wear on our head in the winter? Yes, our head is an H word. We wear a hat. So we have another picture here. One great big letter H with some pictures in it. Let's look and see with our orange marker which ones are a letter H. Let's start over here. We have a hamburger. Hamburger, that's right. Now, of course, you can color them in. Miss Heather's going to draw some squares around them today. How about hermit crab? Shell? Honeybee. Honeybee, yeah. Honeycomb? Or home? Yes. Hedgehog? Yes, it is. Alligator? No. Cheese? No. Hat? Yes. Ladybug? Turtle? Hot dog? Now, why do you think did Miss Heather decide to draw squares around hers? I know I always tell you you can color yours in. Miss Heather does circles around them just because our videos are short. But why do you think I chose squares? That's right, it is. It is our shape for this week. A square. 4 sides, all the same length. None are shorter, none are longer. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides on a square. Yes, you guys are getting so smart. And we talked yesterday about hippopotamus, didn't we? We saw hippos go berserk. Well, I have another hippopotamus story. This one is called Hiccupotamus because this hippopotamus has the hiccups. Hiccups also start with an H, don't they? This book is written by Aaron Zen. We have a purple hippopotamus. And this author has dedicated his book. It says, this book is for Amity, who makes my heart bam bamity. Oh goodness, the hippopotamus has hiccups. Hic! There was a hippopotamus who hiccuped quite a lotamus, and every time he got a miss, he'd fall upon his bottomus. Those hiccups knocked him right off his feet. One day, he saw an elephant with cakes of green and yellowfant. He tried to tell her, hello, Fent. What do you think happened? But it didn't go well, Fent. She chased him toward a centipede, pouring a new cementipede. He hiccuped by accidentipede. And tripped the elephantipede. So now the elephant's off her feet, huh? They ran near a rhinoceros with minty dental philosopherus. His string went all crisscrosserous. And we've talked about dental floss, right? Because this is dental month, isn't it? And everybody's taking good care of their teeth. And that was the last Strocerus. They tried to find a therapy, some cure which they could surepy, a what or why or wherapy to stop this long nightmarepy. So, the hippopotamus with dental floss all wrapped all around him, and the centipede is reading, and so is the elephant, and her book is called Fix Hicks. They wrapped him round with licorice, and spun him very quickerish. They secured him to a buffalo, and made him huff and puffalo. They acquired an aquarium, and flashed him something scarium. They poured him tubs of vinegar, and tickled his chinigar. Just then, at last, a miracle, his hiccups so severical just didn't reappearical. He grinned from ear to earicle. That's a happy hippo, huh? Until hick, hick. Everyone else got the hiccups, didn't they? Hick, hick, hick. Now it was Hippo's turn to read how to fix the hiccups. Wasn't it a cute story? How many of you have ever had the hiccups so bad you couldn't get rid of them? Yeah. Do they sound funny? Yeah. Well, that is all I have for you, my friends. Thank you so much for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Have a good day. Bye-bye.